On Thursday, the opposition chief whip John Baptist Namboole informed Parliament that the Confederation of the African Federation has refused to clear Namboole Stadium on grounds that the renovation is incomplete. This forced the Speaker to summon the minister responsible for an explanation.
With the shortfall totaling of 17.6 billion of the contract sum, the contractor has encountered challenges to complete the works, which include the following: delivery and installation of the floodlights, LED screens, technical benches, bleachers for people with disability, the second branch of the public address system, and some of the civil works and mechanical works.
On Friday, the State Minister for Sports, Peter Ogwang, appeared to inform Parliament that the contractor has failed to complete the renovation on time after finance failed to release the 17 billion shillings required for the work.
While the Minister warranted and invoiced these funds by 25th of March 2024, to date, no funds have been credited to the bank accounts for Namboole National Stadium. Madam Speaker, to be exact, my senior minister has written 3 letters right from December to date.
The 17 billion shillings should actually not be a problem.
In response, the State Minister for Finance, Amos Lugolobi, provided a commitment on how they were going to trigger the process to have the 17 billion released to Ministry of Education and Sports for early completion of the National Stadium.
That the 17 billion shillings, which is a balance of the 97 billion shillings that was recently approved, will be made available to ensure that the Namboole rehabilitation project is executed.
We are going to give you an hour as we handle other ministerial statements to first go and trigger. I don't know what. To go and trigger, then you come back for your ministerial statement, so that by the time we leave here, we know we have an evidence of a trigger.
It's the Federation of Uganda Football Association's President, Engineer Moses Magogo, that has questioned the ability of the Uganda People's Defence Forces to handle the renovation works of Nelson Mandela Stadium, Namboole. This comes after the Confederation of African Football ruled out the country's only national stadium to host a World Cup qualifier against Algeria.
With due respect, and they have done very well. I have given them credit on very many facilities they have done, inclusive of the airport, the schools, and all these things. But construction of sports facilities is a specialty, is an expertise, is an experience. You cannot get such a huge opportunity and then you gamble with it. And I want to go on record that some of the challenges we are getting, Honourable Minister has raised a very correct challenge at Mandela National Stadium, that the funds have not fully been released. Yes. And it's one of the reasons why maybe Mandela is not yet ready for hosting games. However, there's also one other reason, that certain things were done wrongly and they have to be redone simply because of the lack of expertise in the implementation of the project. And this is going to cost even more money simply because the things were done without expertise. Now, for me, I would think that it is a very good resolution, and whenever we talk to the technocrats of government here, they will tell you it is a policy of government that the Minister of Works will be consultants and the engineering brigade will do the works of government projects. But the reality is that even the consultant themselves, the Minister of Works, do not have this expertise. So my worry is that we are going even for more facilities. We are talking about Hoima, we are talking about Akibwa, we are talking about training facilities, and still it's the same process I'm seeing starting. Let's get the consultants from the Ministry of Works. Today as we speak, they're in Rwanda, benchmarking to advise government on Hoima. They don't know what they are going to advise about because they don't have the expertise. So for me to be more serious, some of the stand recommendations we need to get is that let us get people with expertise and people with